Hi everyone, welcome to today's class with Smart Skills Academy. Today I'll be teaching you how to track expenses. Yes, some people spend their money in and out, and at the end of the day they don't know where their money is going into. So I want to teach you how to track expenses. This can be useful for you as a business owner if you're running your own business, or you have someone that needs the service that you can render the service to. So let's dive into the practical aspects. Now this is my drive, like Google Drive homepage. You know how to get here. This is my Google Drive homepage. So I click on the plus sign, then I come to Google Sheets. This is my Google Sheets dashboard. The first thing I will do is to rename my spreadsheet. So I will rename my spreadsheet by clicking on this. I'll close the table and I'll click on this and I'll rename it to Dami Consult November expenses. So we have 6 categories for tracking expenses, and number 1 will be dates. Just watch me do it. Dates, description, in, out, balance, and categories. So the next thing I will do is to bold this, then I'll freeze this by clicking on view, click on freeze and click on one row. The reason why I'm freezing this is that when I'm moving my cursor, that will not move with it. Can you see it did not move? So now the next thing I will do is to rename my sheet to cash, and I'll create another one for bank. So now let's go back to cash. So my description column will be wider. Then the first thing will be our opening balance. Then our opening balance, like the amount bought into the new month. So the balance will be, this balance can be 50,000. And as you can see, my 50,000 is just like a normal number. It's not giving us this currency effect. So every of my column that we deal with money, I will highlight it. Then I'll come to format, then I'll come to number, and I'll click on numbers. Now click on this arrow to remove the decimal, and that is it. This is 50,000. Then I'll come to this place and put my dates, which is 1 November 2025. And I'll move to, I can put office rent, and that is out. Maybe I'm paying monthly rent, that is 20,000. Then I'll go to balance. So my balance, just look at this simple formula that I want to input and note it down, equals to my balance plus, your plus sign should be your shift and your equals to, your shift button and your equal to. But if you're using your phone, you know where your plus sign is. Then I'll click on my in, then minus, then my out. So this will give me our balance. I don't need to be, and the thing is, I don't need to be putting in my formula every time I'm inputting my data. So I will just come to this place. I will turn my cursor to plus by bringing it to this dot, and I'll drag it down. So this is our balance. So this will go to category rent, and I'll move to the next. So it's the second day, which is November. It can be the same day. Any expenses, it can be the same day, November 2025. It can be maybe a client make a payment, or you can be specific and say Mr. Bayo payment. So this will be like 100,000. Just look at our balance, it will change automatically. Then my category will be income, and I'll move to the next. This can be 2nd November 2025, and I can say staff transportation, but I can be specific and say Shioma transportation if the client has more than one staff. And I would say the transportation is 5,000, and the balance will automatically change. So this will be transportation under my categories. So if you continue like that till the end of the month. So for the bank, we don't need to put our in and out column for bank, because bank has a summary, account summary for every transaction, and we know that for bank it will be, maybe we will receive money from clients from our bank account. So the column will only be dates, name or description, amount, categories, and bank if you have more than one bank. So we do the same thing by bolding it, by freezing it. That is it. And for your bank, if you are using, maybe for instance you are using GT Bank, you don't put GT Bank here, GTB here, and come to this place and put GT Bank, and come to this place and put GT Bank. You have to be constant. If you are using GTB, you stick to GTB. If you are using GT Bank, you stick to GT Bank. You have to be constant for Excel to know the bank you are talking about. And for the categories, you cannot put transportation here, same as our cash too. You cannot put transportation here and put transport here and put transport fare here. No. If you are using transport, you use transport. If you are using transportation, you use transportation. If you are using transport fare, you use transport fare. You have to be constant with whatever you are using. You get that? You have to be very, very constant with whatever you are using. So now we move to how to take summaries of our reports, like monthly summaries. Another thing again, that if you are putting in your data, please don't leave any space. Don't jump from this place. Maybe today is maybe a new week. You now leave a space and go to this place to start a new week. No, right? Join everything together. Don't leave any space so that you won't confuse Excel, so that you get a perfect summary. You don't get a summary report for your clients. So now I have a dummy spreadsheet that I designed for this class, and this is it. So now we are using this to create a summary report. So what I will do is to highlight everything, highlight all my data exactly. Then I'll go to insert. I will click on insert table, insert pivot table, not insert table. Take note of that. It's not table, it's not insert table, it's not table. I don't click on insert table, I click on insert pivot table. So this is tables, this is pivot table. So I click on pivot table, and he asked me that create pivot table on a new sheet. I said create. So it will bring me here, and I will ask Excel to give me my category, which is my expenses category. Out on under the role, and this is my expenses category. This is everything I have spent money on. This is everything I have spent money on, and I will ask him to give me my out under a value, under the value column value, and this is it. This is the money I have spent, like the money that I spent out. The money that I spent out. Do you understand? This is the money that I spent. This is the grand total of the money that I spent in the month of January. like the money that the client spent, the momentum client company spent on January. So I can decide that, okay, I can decide to put the in under another under column again. So you see that my in is just my income for that month. All my income altogether for that month is this, and this will tell, this is my income and this is what I have spent. Do you understand? This is my income and this is what I have spent. So far this is what I want. So for here I can decide to put a chart. I can decide to add a chart to my dashboard. So this is it. This is the chart. This is the chart. I'm trying to look for a better one that I can use. I can use it. So this is our feeding, this is our grand total, and this is it. In case you want to this, but I don't really need this. I only need this. I can decide to highlight this and copy. I can copy it. I can copy it and paste it on anywhere I want to paste it. I can come to this place and paste it here. So I will click this, I will right click, I'll click on my paste, and it will paste it exactly where I want it to paste it. So here your client can easily see their expenses, what they earn for the month and what goes out for the month. So this is how to track expenses with Google Sheets. This is how you will track your expenses with Google Sheets. So let's move to how to track expenses with Google Form. So same way, you go to your home page, your Chrome home page. Now let me go to my drive. You go to your drive, you click here, you go to Google Form, and you come to this place. This you rename this to Dami Consult November expenses. So my email, like I did it, and this will be my category dates. You can use this to take expenses for the person that does not really know how to use a spreadsheet. If a client does not really know how to use the spreadsheet, you can create a Google form and send to the client. So this is email. So you come here, you can edit that, it's automatic. You come here and put your dates, and you make sure you click on required. Then you move to the next by clicking on the plus button, and you put your description. Make sure it's in paragraph, yes, and you make sure you click on required. Only click on required. Then you click on the plus button again, and you click on in. Short answer. Make sure you click on required, then out. Short answer required. Then you don't need to put balance again because it's a Google form. You don't need balance. In fact, I can say you don't even need out and in. I can say you can just put amount. Through the description, you will know if it is in or out. You can just put amount. You put your categories. You can just leave categories because this you are sending it to a client. You will receive your form and okay, let me not do it that way. Let me put it so that you will understand. In, out, then description, then description, then you click on required. Don't forget to click on required always. Then this is, you view your form to see how it looks. Then you come to copy, you publish, then you come to, you click on this, and the form will be published. Then here, this is where you will copy your link and give to your clients. You can shorten it, then you copy. You can send it to the client's WhatsApp through WhatsApp message or anything, or email. So immediately the person click on the link, it will come, it will show like this, and the person can fill the link. And this is where you get your response. The person can click on the link and answer the question as much as they want to answer the question. So you can come to settings and just leave the settings. You don't need to touch the settings. So this place you will get your response, and you can click on link to sheet here, and the sheets will bring you, and that will bring you to a plain Google Sheet. And if you have any response, there it will come here. We have description twice, so we can go back to our form to make that adjustment. You can come, it's supposed to be categories, not description. So I will publish again. Now I will copy the link, I will shorten it, then I will copy. So automatically this will bring us to this place, and the more the person is answering the question, the more you will get the answer here. You get the response here by yourself. Then you can run your report sheet, your summary report from here. So now that is all. That is how you create your expenses. You track your expenses with your Google form. We have come to today's end of today's class. So now I'm very sure you understand how to track expenses with Google Sheets, with your Google form, and with your WhatsApp. And for the fourth software, which is a cloud software, you can make use of your Zoho invoice. I think I talked about it in our previous class. So in your Zoho invoice, you will see where to track expenses. You can just go into it. I'm trying to log in into it, but my network is, I don't know why, but you can just log in into your Zoho invoice or Zoho account, and you'll be able to do that with ease.